welcome everybody to the, what episode is this? Is this the 5th episode?
5th.
We've been doing this for 6 weeks because we took a week off for fall break.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, well,
Time
the
flies.
date. What do you say?
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
That's what they say. What week are we in for school?
I don't even know.
Number 9? Okay, that's what I saw an email that said that, but I was like, there's no way.
It's actually kind of crazy.
Out of 15? Jeez. Okay. Well, the date is October 21st. It's a Monday afternoon. We are outside of the College of Health Sciences building at Stanford University. We're kind of in this like outdoor kind of courtyard area outside of Freshens. This is a really cool spot to kind of come and study and hang out. I've been very tempted to jump in the water every time I'm out here, but I don't know about you, Edward.
Our water's nasty.
I don't know. I kind of want to jump off the ledge there, but I think the water's pretty shallow.
It's also like 2 feet deep.
So I don't think that'd be very smart.
Isaac's getting the angle right there.
There he is. Okay. But what did you do for fall break, Edward?
What I did for fall break? Actually, I hung out with you.
Did you?
I went to Louisiana.
Yeah.
We shot some skeet.
We did.
I won a shirt.
Edward was the best shooter out of the guys.
Well, kind of. You beat me.
I did, but that doesn't count.
You shot what?
I shot a 30 out of 50,
So
which
660.
I should have shot a 40. I should have shot an 80 on that.
I think I shot 44%.
Yeah.
Which isn't terrible.
Which that was your second time ever
shooting a gun.
Ever shooting a gun?
Yeah.
Have you ever shot skeet before?
Yeah. That was my first time shooting a gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I guess so. Well, what'd you do? I know. So I left Louisiana. I went home, hung out with my family for a little bit.
Yeah.
What'd y'all get up to when I was gone?
Whenever you left, we went to my uncle's camp, Mississippi. Isaac's nodding his head. We fried some catfish. Ate some food out there, hung out there, watched some football. It was a really good time. We threw the football. We found at my house over fall break, we found like this glow-in-the-dark football that had been sitting in my closet for a while, and that was the only really kind of football that we had to throw. And so, yeah, I did. It's in my truck.
No way.
Yeah, it's in my truck. So if we want to throw it, we have it.
It's like a hollow football. Like if you 3D printed a football, that's what you'd get.
Yeah.
And so you're like when you like catch it, it's really easy to catch with one hand. You can like stick your fingers in it.
Except like it only glows if you spin it. Like whenever you throw it, like it'll spin and like spiral. That's whenever it glows. Isaac might be able to put a picture of the ball that we're talking about. But yeah, there's the ball right there. Look at that ball. But yeah, so we threw football Sunday, hung out at the camp, and we came back to the house. We watched Now You See Me, which was a very good movie.
It's a good movie.
Did you watch that with us, or did y'all leave?
No, I was gone.
Oh, so we watched that Sunday night.
Yeah.
We watched Now You See Me, and then we watched Now You See Me 2, which I fell asleep halfway through.
Uh-oh. I guess you weren't seeing anyone.
What?
I guess you weren't seeing anyone.
No. It was... No, I fell asleep because it was kind of slow and, like, nothing was really happening. I think I went to bed, like, right before everything started happening. And I just didn't want to... I was just sitting there waiting for something to happen. Like, I dozed off, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not waiting for action to happen. And so I was like, I'm going to go to sleep. Plus, we had to get up early the next day and leave. And I was driving, so I went to bed. But let's see, Monday we went out to our friend's lake house, paddled around some kayaks, and played some pickleball. Just kind of hung out there. That was a good time. I took them to go get snowballs, which if you don't know, snowballs are kind of like Louisiana's version of a snow cone. We just call them a snowball, except like the ice is like a little bit smoother, and so they're just better. And so whenever I was giving Isaac a hard time because we went to the snowball stand and I ordered a snowball, and then he gets up there and orders like a single scoop of chocolate ice cream. And I was like, I didn't say anything. I was just giving him a hard time. But then he said that was, I don't know what you got, but it was like ice cream, and then you might have gotten like a brownie with it. And I just remember you took the first bite and you were like, this is one of the best things I've ever had. And so,
well, there you go.
But yeah, do you win,
that means a lot. Isaac eats ice cream probably every day.
Yeah,
he's the expert.
What is your like go-to ice cream like flavor setup?
So I do cookies and cream, and then I add a little bit of chocolate syrup. Some people call it a lot of chocolate syrup. and then I do mini M&Ms on top.
Why mini M&Ms? Would you, if you didn't have mini M&Ms and you just had regular size M&Ms, would you still use the M&Ms, or you're like it has to be mini M&Ms? Okay. What about if you had like the peanut M&Ms? Okay. Interesting.
Well, there you go.
What did you do whenever you left on Sunday? I know you were kind of debating going home or not. That was kind of funny.
I literally just hung out with my family. I got coffee with my sister, dinner with my parents. Yeah.
You saw Kona.
Saw my dog.
Tell us about Kona.
Kona's my dog. She's a golden retriever. She's a rescue. Shoot, I guess she'll be 5 end of this month.
Jeez.
Kind of crazy. She's the best.
What is your favorite thing about Kona?
Favorite thing about Kona is how excited she gets when you walk in the door.
What is your least favorite thing about Kona?
I don't have one of those.
Okay, good answer.
I also saw Jack's dog. Jack has an amazing dog named Daisy.
I do have a picture.
She's a golden doodle.
She's a golden doodle. We got her. I don't know when we got her, but it's kind of an interesting way that we got her. But yeah, she's awesome. Yeah. So that's a picture of Kona, and that's a picture of Daisy. There you go. Those are our dogs. I think you are a lot like Kona, I think.
I think you're a lot like Daisy. I think that's what they say, right? People are like their dogs.
I guess so. Okay. I have some trivia questions that I set up that listeners, y'all are free to also take your shot at these questions. I think they're not like the easiest. They're not the hardest.
Okay.
I know you're kind of exhausted and tired, so I don't know how you're going to get right. Isaac, you can chime in. I think you'll get at least 5. I think 5. I think is a good line. How do we want to do this? Because I don't want you to just say it out. Because we can do like a competition between y'all too.
Okay.
And so, just like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. All right, first question. Some movie trivia. In the movie Turbo, we've seen Turbo, right? In the movie Turbo, what is the name of the taco food truck owned by the two brothers Tito and Angelo?
I have not the slightest clue.
Okay, I wouldn't have known this. The only reason I thought of this question was because I saw like an Instagram reel of, I think it was Angelo making a taco, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that movie. And so, any guess? No. This is one that I was like, they're probably not going to get. It's called Dos Bros Tacos.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Dos Bros Tacos. All right. This one is interesting. What is the term for a group of flamingos? I'll give you a hint. It's not a flock. Gaggle. No, it's not a gaggle.
That's geese.
This is also a harder one. Maybe these are a little bit harder than I thought.
A group of flamingos. I have no idea.
It's called a flamboyance.
Flamboyant.
Yeah, it's a flamboyant. Okay, then. Okay, a group of flamingos called a flamboyance. All right, let's try to let's get y'all some
points on the board.
Points on the board. All right, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
What is the name of Thor's home planet?
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Ragnarok.
It's Asgard.
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me? Okay, y'all are over. Ragnarok. No, it's Asgard. Y'all are 0 for 3.
This is horrible.
Guys, okay, I'm gonna have to look up some easier trivia questions for y'all. I think y'all should get this one. What is the most common last name in the United States? Go with your.
Yeah, it's Smith.
Okay, it's Smith. All right, there you go. Points on the board. One for 4. All right, Edward. This one is going for you.
Yeah.
You might know this one. I don't know about Isaac. He's not a coffee drinker. What country produces the most coffee in the world? What country is the leading coffee producer? I'll give you a hint. It's in South America.
Okay.
I'm going first.
No. Just let me know when you have your answer.
I think I know.
Okay. What do you think?
It's Brazil.
It's Brazil. It's Brazil. Edward 2 for 5. Isaac 1 for 5.
Coming back.
Okay, this one. There's no way that y'all would probably know this one. Unless y'all do, it should be kind of crazy. So I might get this one. This one might be some multiple choice. What is the rarest blood type in the world?
Oh, I should know this.
I can give you some multiple choice if it's kind of like I have no clue. Okay.
I think I know. I think it's O positive.
It's AB negative.
Really?
There you go. Let's go. Okay. Isaac 2 for 6. Edward 2 for 6. What was the first film Disney ever released? Incorrect. There's your hint,
Something
Edward.
to do with Mickey Mouse.
It is something to do with Mickey Mouse.
Oh, it's like his steamboat thing.
It's Steamboat Willie.
All right, that's a point.
I'll give that one to Edward. All right, Edward is 3 for 7. Yours 2 for 7.
Huge.
Oh, this is good. I didn't know this one. This is actually pretty crazy. What is the official national animal of Scotland? It's mythical. That's your hint. No. It's not that. I'll give you another guess.
Is
The
it
official national animal of Scotland, and it's a mythical
is it
creature.
a unicorn?
It's a unicorn.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's a unicorn.
No way.
I'm dead serious. It's a
Wow.
unicorn. Look
Point
it up.
for me.
I fact checked all these, and it is a unicorn. Okay, you're 4 for 8.
Yeah.
I don't really know what Isaac is. You're somewhere around there. 3 for 8. 3 for 8. Okay. So okay, 2 more questions. Okay, I said you'd get at least 5. Okay. Which famous film won Best Picture in 1994, beating out Shawshank Redemption? Okay.
Forrest
Wait
Gump.
for Edward to, but yeah, it's Forrest Gump. Good job, Isaac. Okay, good job. 4 for 8, 5 for 8.
Forrest Gump actually swept them. Shawshank barely won anything.
Well, isn't Shawshank Redemption I feel like nowadays it's like that's considered like the best movie ever.
It's a lot of people's favorite.
Is it the?
It did not do well at all.
That's right. So wait, what? So it didn't do well in theaters, but now it's good. Is what it's? Okay.
It's come back over.
What's up? One second.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Addison's
Addison's
gonna
here.
play trivia with us.
Yeah. All right. We've got one more question, but I can look up some more. Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
trivia. This is the last question, but I can ask you the ones that I already asked them. We'll see if you can get them.
Yeah.
All right. The last question is, what is the most? All right. Before I ask this, Isaac, let's just wait. Okay. What is the most streamed song ever on Spotify?
Okay.
It is not a Taylor Swift song. The artist is a man, and the artist performed at the halftime show of the Super Bowl at some point. That is your hint. So the artist has performed a Super Bowl halftime show, and he is a man.
I have mine.
Okay, you have your answer. Do you have an answer?
No, but go for it.
Okay, what's your answer?
I'm gonna say
It's,
Blinding Lights by the Weeknd.
it's some Drake song, I think.
It's Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Wow.
There you go. I think what made it popular, it's not a song I listen to on the regular. I think it's just it was popular on TikTok, and then I don't know. I think it's an okay song. But Edward, who do we have here with us?
I don't know. Who do we have?
I'm Addison Spates, a graphic design major and a freshman here at Sanford.
Awesome. Where are you from?
I'm from Birmingham.
Let's go. Have you lived here your whole life?
No, I lived in Chinandega, Nicaragua for 5 years.
That's right. Tell us a little bit about that.
What do you want to know about it?
I don't know, like what
We did, me and my family did baseball ministry there.
that's sick.
Mission trips. My dad had a baseball team at a training facility.
Yeah. Did you play baseball as a kid?
I played till I was 11.
Okay. Did you play any other sports?
Played church league soccer when I was 6, maybe.
Church league soccer.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were about to say church league softball.
No.
Which church league soccer was that upward? Do you know what upward is?
Yeah, no, it was just put on by our church.
Okay.
We played the same team every game.
Oh,
I think we lost every time. too.
really?
Yeah.
What position did you play?
I have no clue.
If you were to go play a soccer game right now, what position would you go play on
I
the
don't
field?
even know the position.
Would you
in soccer.
Would you be a goalie? Would you be in the goal? Like,
I would probably prefer that.
okay,
I cannot handle a ball with my
Okay.
feet.
okay.
This
You gotta-
guy's pretty raw at spike ball, though.
Are you really? Is he actually? Okay, I've never seen you play spike ball.
Okay.
We should play sometime. Really? Wait, with who? Who did you play with?
Eric Oxford.
I don't know who that is. Was that in an
course,
intramural
yeah.
tournament? Ah.
He had never played. I met him in freshman retreat. He had never played hard serves until freshman retreat.
Okay. So he had done
So,
gentleman serve his entire spike ball career.
I guess so.
I think it's called round net now. Actually,
It is.
I think
round
is
net.
what it's
the
called.
sport is called round net. Spike ball is
But this
trademarked.
company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Round net's kind of a boring name and it's sad.
I like spike ball better.
I do too.
I like spike ball. We play a game at Pine Cove. It's kind of like spike ball. It's called Slamma or
Yeah,
Slamma
I'm
Jamma.
not very good at that.
Slamma. We played it on like the Suck trip, but
Yeah.
essentially it's like spike ball, except it's on like one of those white foldable tables, and you use a volleyball, and you can let it hit the ground like 2 times, and then you have like 3 hits, but you can also hit it twice in a row. So it's not like spike ball where like you have to hit it like
Or
you can hit
could
it
just try
consecutively.
to nail people like Edward does.
Or you can hit it at somebody, which is a good strategy. So, yeah. I feel like you'd be good at pickleball.
I'm okay. I've only played a few times,
Okay.
but I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. You have any questions, Edward? I've got an idea.
I'm trying to think. You have an idea? You go for
I
it.
don't know, like how's freshman year been so far?
It's been great. I've only been late to one class, so
Okay.
that's an accomplishment. Is the highlight?
High, low, or just highlight? Yeah, just highlight.
Probably. I mean, honestly, it might be finding out that Ansley Peters was also born without the sense of smell.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So,
Like that.
what sense were you not born with, Addison?
So if you don't know this, the not having the sense of smell is called anosmia.
A what?
So it's called anosmia.
Anosmia?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So
That should have been our trivia
apparently
question.
I am an anosmic, and I
No way.
inherited it from my dad,
Okay.
and so did Ansley Peters. And
Clearly.
we've never met anybody else that was born without the sense of smell.
Yeah.
I've known of people who've lost it,
Right.
but
Yeah. My whole thing was like, how do you know you like clear like you know from like your dad,
right.
like he doesn't have a sense of smell, but like if your dad had a sense of smell and then like you were born without a sense of smell, it's like for Ansley, well I guess her brother also
it
doesn't
runs
have
in
a,
her family.
yeah. So like how do you know like you don't have a sense of smell if you were never born with it? Like how do you know you don't have something if you've never had it? Like that's my question. Like yeah, like how do you know what it's like to have a sense of smell if you've never had a sense of smell?
You don't know what it's like.
Exactly. So, I don't know. Yeah, but so that's been your highlight so far of freshman year is finding out.
Maybe so.
Okay, Ansley, if you're listening, then you are part of Addison's highlight, I guess.
That's pretty funny. Do you have any embarrassing stories that you want to share?
Yeah. So the one class that I was late to, it was an 8 a.m. and I'm a commuter, so I got caught in traffic.
Oh,
And when I was parking in front of the Right Center, since I was in a hurry, I backed into a parked brand new Range Rover.
that's not good.
Yeah. The girl had just gotten the day before.
Oh, dude.
So
Or is it just
wasn't
like a
too
little?
bad. It was it was a good dent in the bumper.
Okay.
But
When was this?
this was close to the beginning of the semester.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta be annoying.
It happens. When we were coming back from one of the SOC trips, and I was so tired, and I was going to park my car in the Smith. This was freshman year. I was going to park my car in the Smith parking lot, and I there was like 3 girls, like about to go up that staircase on like the far right
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
or I guess far east side of the deck, and I was like turning into a spot, and like I just gauged it horribly and like scraped all along the side of this.
Jeez.
I don't even remember what kind of car it was, but they just like stopped and stared at me. And the worst part wasn't that I like hit a car. The worst part was that like I was just getting stared at. But I left a note because the person wasn't there,
Yeah.
and like they never called me or texted me or anything.
Really?
It,
What did it do to your car?
it like scratched up the front bumper a lot, but their car was totally fine.
Did you ever fix it, or is it still
Honestly, you wouldn't even notice it unless I pointed it out to you.
okay? Because I've never
Yeah.
noticed it.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing you've ever done?
It's a good one.
I like to ask this to people.
Coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Or like your what is it called? Like your 15 seconds of fame. I feel like everybody kind of has that.
So y'all know Belmont University?
Yeah.
So their whole baseball team came to Nicaragua
Oh,
last
okay.
year, and I got to be like they played against some professional teams.
Mhm.
One an ex MLB All Star pitched against them.
Okay.
And so like I got to take photos and video like that whole week and make a recap video
Okay.
for Belmont. So
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because you're a big photographer, right? And
Yeah.
videographer. How did you get into that?
Just I've always loved taking photos. As a kid, I filled up my iPod, with a little iPod Touch, storage on it, taking pictures, and it just ended up one day wanting to get a camera. And since our ministry needed media, I just kind of got voluntold to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
And got the experience that way.
Interesting. Yeah. Did you have anything?
We can throw some more trivia in there. You have any other questions you didn't ask us, so we can ask him? I feel like you're good at trivia. Are you good at trivia?
I didn't,
Not
but I mean, I
not
can.
pop culture. If it's pop culture stuff.
Do you want to ask them the same question, or I can type into ChatGPT, give me 10 trivia questions
Is that what you did for that one?
for some of them, and some I just looked them up.
What country do you think produces the most coffee?
Yeah, there you go.
Ethiopia.
Try again.
They do produce a
Yeah.
good amount, though.
Yeah,
Is it in the Western Hemisphere?
it's in South America.
Brazil?
Correct.
You got it.
Yeah.
Um.
Let's see, what was
let's-
another one? Okay. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
what is Thor's home planet? Isaac and I got this one wrong.
I have no clue.
Okay.
It's Asgard.
It's Asgard. They were both like, oh yeah, we got that. Ragnarok. No, that's not it. Do you know what a group of flamingos is called? It's not a flock.
A posse. I don't know.
No, no. It's called a flamboyance.
Flamboyance.
Yeah, it's called a flamboyance.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm glad to know that.
Okay, let's look
kinda
up some more
crazy.
trivia questions. Let's see.
Let's see here. I was in a meeting today in the law, like, the patio behind the law school? And the law school was having class outside in that patio, but my meeting was, like, to the side at one of those tables. And I was eating Chick-fil-A during the meeting because I hadn't eaten lunch yet. This is, like, right before I came over here. And, like, a strong gust of wind came and picked up my Chick-fil-A bag. And it just, like, was the loudest thing ever and, like, scraped right in front of, like, right behind the professor. Like, all along the ground. And so I had to, like, run over and pick it up. And, like, it was fine. I was like, okay, crisis averted. But then he turns around. And so I just had to, like, awkwardly wave. Say, like, oh, sorry about that. And he said, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Could you ever be a lawyer?
No.
No.
But the law students are scary.
Really?
They're all, like, old.
I guess
They're probably not scary at all, but they're all old.
They gotta have a good flag football
They get
team.
they get paid to
They
argue.
do.
They do get,
They-
but there's a lot more than that.
But they do have a good flag football team, like Addison said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a few in here. What's a baby kangaroo called?
Joey.
That's a Joey. Good
He
job.
knows.
Okay. This is okay. if someone mentions that they visited the Big Easy, which city are they referring to? Isaac
I have
knows it,
no
apparently.
clue.
Oh, you don't know it? Okay.
Chicago.
No, it's New Orleans. Like if you say, hey, the Big Easy,
Yeah.
it's New Orleans. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Chicago's the, what is it, the Windy City? It's the Windy City.
What's something that you know a lot about
Oh, that's good.
that other people don't know a lot about?
Round net is definitely one.
What's like one of the rules that people get wrong when you play with them and it makes you mad?
That you can. A lot of people play that you cannot hit the serve back onto the net. That you have to pass the serve.
What's the
Is-
official rule?
You don't have to. There's
Really?
no rule against it.
Okay. All right. A little throwback. What's your opinion on the win by 2 rule, Addison?
I mean, I think you should. I'm fine with it.
Okay. It's like,
Now there are tournaments where in pool play you'll have like a hard cap.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah,
if it
yeah.
gets 24-24,
Yeah,
and then
hard cap
whoever wins that
25.
point,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that. But like, if you were, what like we were talking about is like, how did that first get established in our society? Is
Win
like,
by 2.
yeah, it's like who was playing, and then they were like, okay, let's play to 20, and then it was 19-19, and then one dude got to 20, and then the other guy was like, no, wait, you've actually got to beat me by 2 points, and the other guy was like, wait, okay, yeah, let's do that.
I have no clue where that came from.
I don't know, but I don't know. It's interesting to hear your thoughts on it, but let's see. What
I think games that go into extras are awesome though. When you get a game that goes to like 40 something points.
I guess
like
it is
that's-
exciting.
yeah.
Yeah, that is a positive of the win by 2 rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, that's an easy one. Okay, so these are all like multiple choice, which I think is good. What animal is known for its ability to regenerate lost limbs? Is it A, a snake? Okay.
They
Is
don't
it
have
B, a
limbs.
crab, C, a starfish, or D, a frog?
Starfish.
It's a starfish. No way they put snake as
Snakes
one of
don't
the
have limbs.
answers for an animal that could. Huh? No, it's just safari. Yeah. What's one thing you're looking forward to in the next 2 weeks?
The SOAC backpacking trip.
Are you
in
going on it
Bankhead
this
National
weekend?
Forest, yeah.
Okay. Are you doing like the overnight
Yeah.
trip? Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jacob about that, and he
Yeah,
said,
he is pumped.
yeah, I
Jacob's
think people are
pumped.
looking forward to it. What all y'all gonna do?
I mean, yeah,
Backpack.
we're gonna
Oh,
sleep.
like what is
We're gonna
what is?
sleep in the. We're gonna sleep in the woods.
Yeah. So you're gonna walk around with a backpack with a bunch of gear, and then
Yep.
pitch a tent at night and sleep, and then wake up in the
I
morning.
think
and
we're gonna do worship around the.
Oh,
around
okay.
the fire, So
Cool. Where are y'all going?
Bankhead National Forest,
'Kay.
a place in the forest called the Sipsey Wilderness.
Okay.
It's like a 12-mile loop that we're hiking.
Okay.
Did y'all watch any interesting videos last night?
We did. We watched a video from some New York organization about how to poop in the woods.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It showed us all the gear that you need. They had a nice kit of and it showed us how to dig the hole,
Yeah.
the different squatting positions, the
Okay.
3 options of squatting positions.
Yeah. Do you feel much more educated or informed, prepared for the weekend?
I think I could have pooped in the woods
Okay.
without
Yeah.
instruction, but
Yeah. I don't think
I
it's that
mean,
hard.
yeah.
But
I guess I do feel a little better. I
Okay.
did learn an interesting word in the video though.
what word?
Is, duff.
What is it?
Duff.
Spell it.
I think it's DUFF.
Duff?
Believe that's right. Duff. All the like pine straw and little pieces of leaves and stuff that's just sitting on the ground.
It's called
That's
Duff.
Duff. So before you poop, yeah.
Yeah.
Before you poop, you have to remove the duff,
Duff. Okay.
and then you dig your hole.
Interesting. What's what's another word, like an interesting word that's like you may know that other people might not know? if you have one, because like you spent time in like Nicaragua and stuff like that. Was there any kind of like lingo? So that
Like
was kind of like,
Spanish words, or
I don't know, just in general.
do you know what the word impetus means?
No.
It's yeah.
Edward said he's heard it before.
It's kind of like the motivation or like forward movement, impetus to do
Okay.
something.
Interesting. There's a word in Louisiana, and it's what? Yeah. Edward almost put his chair on the cable that plugs into our mics here. That would not have been good. Isaac would have been very mad at us. I think Isaac was probably over there biting his fingernails. He's probably nervous. He's probably nervous now. Anyways, the word's lanyap.
What?
Lanyap.
Lanyap.
Lanyap. It's spelled Lagniappe. And essentially what it means is like a little something extra. And so, if you, like whenever we went to church this weekend, on the sermon sheet, on the back of it, was called the lanyap. And that's just kind of like, it was like a note, like from the, there you go. Lanyap. And so this was kind of like this is like our sermon sheet. And so it's like, it literally just means like a little something extra.
Okay.
It's like a French word. And so this is just kind of like
Lanyap.
a message to the congregation. And so, like on the news stations, kind of like where I live, there's a segment called like the Little Lanyap, and that's just kind of like a little bonus segment or something like that.
So the little
And
lanyap will be the little something extra.
the little something extra. Yeah.
Okay.
Little something extra. But yeah, the lanyap. So, do you have any closing thoughts as we wrap up here?
If
If you had to say like one thing to the people listening, what would you say?
One thing to people listening.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to leave them with. I'm drawing a blank right now.
It's okay.
But I do love being out here in CHS. It's beautiful.
Okay.
And thank you
So
all for having me on the podcast.
you'd probably recommend to the listeners to come to CHS
Yeah, come
and
to
to
CHS,
sit
yeah.
outside.
And go and explore all of CHS.
There you go.
All
Explore.
the floors, go up and down. You'll find like a new place every time you come.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Edward, do you have
Yeah.
anything else to say?
Um,
You want to close this out?
yeah, I will close this out.
Okay.
What's a good 2 cents to leave the people with?
On
I went no sauce today on my Chick-fil-A.
your sandwich?
Yeah, and I think
Okay.
that's just a metaphor for life. We think sometimes we need sauce. Sometimes
Not all the time.
Sometimes you just need the entree.
Okay.
Um,
You need to take the sauce off to taste the pickles.
I hate pickles. I always
And
think that.
Edward does not like
anyways,
pickles.
Find us
so
wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right.
2 Cents Pod.
follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
That's right.
Big shout out to Isaac. He does so much.
Thank you to Isaac.
And go get outside this week.
Yeah. Go
It's-
Bulldogs. They had
go
a big win
Bulldogs.
this weekend. Go Bulldogs.
Smackdown.
On Mercer. That's what I'm talking about.
Mercer, you dropped something.
There it is.
All love. We destroyed you.
Yes.
And yeah,
Anyways.
roll that outro.
Oh, I love this song. This song's so,
So
good.
good.
Oh, this song's so good.
It's so good.